Hello folks and welcome back to another video with myself and Jordan. So tonight we are in Tesco car park and we're going to talk about three epic movies, you could say.
Three epic movies. And
Absolutely
they are
brilliant movies. They
the
are,
Batman movies, are also known as the Dark Knight movies.
yes,
2005, 2008, and 2012.
Yep.
All three movies in a big box set. Only £15 in your local supermarket.
from
Asda.
Asda, yes,
Sorry, Tesco's, but it was a lot cheaper.
yes,
So, the Batman movies are my absolute favourite movies gone as superheroes. I like Spider-Man, I like Superman, but when it comes to Batman, you can't beat Batman.
yep. He is number one in the superheroes the rankings, you could say. He's the best.
Batman, Superman, Iron Man,
Iron Man, yeah.
Thor, Fantastic Four, X-Men,
Captain America's another one.
Captain America, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man. So Spider-Man's very down in the low list. Not saying the Spider-Man's bad.
I just want to say, I think Deadpool is last. I'm sorry, I don't like him.
And Andrew Garfield still sucks as Spider-Man. Moving on. So, what do you think of these movies?
Oh, these three movies are absolutely fantastic. I mean, for me, The Dark Knight is one of the best movies made so far this century. It's absolutely... It's not so much even just a Batman film. It's like an epic crime drama. It really is. It's so good. Heath Ledger as the Joker was absolutely awesome. Who else was in The Dark Knight?
Michael Caine, Morgan
Caine,
Freeman.
Course, yes. It's a top quality cast list, and yeah.
Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Well.
I mean, I liked him, but he
Are
was.
you going to say something very controversial here?
I like him, but he came off as a bit of annoying in the movie.
Yeah, I can maybe see your point. Yeah.
Came off as, wow, this guy is. He's a good character, but I mean, I've never really seen any other Heath Ledger movie besides the Batman movie.
No, me neither. Yeah.
I mean, Christian Bale as Batman. I mean, what do you want here? Can you not get a better Batman? Maybe Michael Keaton.
Very, very difficult. He was such a good Batman. Was Christian Bale? I mean, for me, he had the voice for it. He had the. He also just looked like Batman. Even without the suit on, he just that kind of way.
And he knew how to disguise his voice. Instead of just talking to him in his normal voice, he had a sense of different person to it. He was more like, I'm Batman.
Yes.
And I'm gonna hear. I mean, like, Batman Begins is my favourite out of them all. Actually, you know what? I'll put Batman Begins at good, but Dark Knight Rises is my favourite one. Dark Knight I like, but Dark Knight Rises was the best, in my opinion. I love the Dark Knight, but Dark Knight Rises...
I've got to say, I watched that movie on New Year's Eve, again, for the third or fourth time, and yeah, I mean, the bit at the end with the nuclear bomb was, pretty epic. I'll hold it, actually. But yeah, I think Bane, he's a very good villain, but he's not the best villain in the superhero world, I'd have to say as well. But still, he was a pretty formidable opponent for Batman.
And the voice is so awesome.
The voice was scary. It really was scary. Like, you could just imagine being in that stadium.
Well, go follow him.
Yeah,
man.
really was
Why
creepy.
did you bring him here? So he like Tom. What is the actor? Tom Holland in it? Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy plays Bane, yes.
Tom Hardy, who plays Bane, looks like Bane, sounds like Bane.
He does.
He is pretty much Bane. He's the definition of a good, evil protagonist of a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Have you watched Batman Begins?
Yeah, I've seen that one as well. Gotta say, I do quite like that Gary Oldman was on it. Like him as an actor.
Which character did he play?
Jim Gordon. He was the
Yeah.
Jim Gordon. What was he? Police or no?
Yeah, he was a police commissioner, Gordon.
Commissioner. Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
What's his name?
Jim Gordon.
No, the actor.
Sorry, Gary Oldman, the guy with the mustache.
Well, what else is he in?
Gary Oldman. He's done a few movies with like Tom Cruise, and he did a lot of westerns back in the day as well. You know, he's quite old now, of course, but
Old man.
yeah, he's one hell of an actor.
Great actor. Let's speak about him as Jim Gordon.
All right then, yeah.
He did the best Jim Gordon in any Batman movies.
Oh, without doubt, yeah, absolutely top class. The scene at the end of the Dark Knight when
Stop pointing that gun at my family!
who do you call the guy with the blonde hair that went crazy?
Oh
God. Oh, I'll say here what? Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent.
Yes. Played
Two-Face.
by Aaron Eckhart.
Two-Face.
Yes, Two-Face.
What was that name that you had me down there in the department? Two-Face.
Yes.
Two-Face Dent. My favourite part in The Dark Knight, nearly at the end, is when Harvey has... By the way, spoilers alert if no one's seen this.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've never seen The Dark Knight or any of the Batman movies, then you've been living in the wrong century.
Yeah, please, you must go and watch them. They're absolutely... they're 5-star movies, without doubt. Yeah.
As I was saying, the part nearly at the end of the movie where Harvey Dent is pointing the gun at Jim Gordon's son, saying, "Stop pointing that gun at my family!" And the part where the little boy was like, "Daddy, did you save the Batman?" And Jim Gordon's like, "No, this time I saved him."
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Such good acting. It got you into the actual movie. I'd be sitting in my living room or whatever. I was actually watching Batman Begins last night.
Alright, yeah.
Just the transformation of him becoming Batman. Like, Batman is he is one of the best superheroes, period.
He's a legend, yep. A legend of the cinema world, superhero world. Oh yeah, he's, obviously Batman's DC, and obviously the rest are mostly, they're...
Superman's DC.
That's right, Superman's DC as well, yeah. But of course, most superheroes these days are Marvel, of course, but Batman, he's definitely the best of the DC superheroes.
Batman's the best superhero ever, and I know this is going to get a lot of people mad.
Well, I can just imagine our comments box, Jordan. It'll be full of comments. Oh, Batman's not the best, but you have to say most people would say that he is. Yeah, without doubt.
Now again, it's our opinion.
Yep.
You may have a different opinion. You may think Batman's the worst superhero, but don't be a complete and utter dick about it. Don't give a shit under our own comments because we have a different opinion. Yes. See these movies, hold these movies, treasure these movies, have these movies with you at all time. If you just want a good crime solving, beat 'em up, quick movie to watch, Batman, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Even though I watched Batman Begins last night, I'm going to rewatch it tonight.
Right.
I'm going to rewatch all these, including The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
And at The Dark Knight Rises end, where Bruce and Catwoman and Alfred...
Ah, yes. The scene at the end in the restaurant, remember that?
Yeah, and Alfred didn't say a word.
Yeah.
Bruce didn't say a word. They just moved on.
Yep. Brilliant. It was just such a good end to a brilliant movie. I've got to say, though, there's a scene in The Dark Knight that really... it's the scene where they're on the ships, remember that?
Yeah.
And they've got the detonators to the bombs.
Yeah.
The prisoners were on one ship and the civilians were on the other ship, and they had these, basically the prisoners had the exploder to the bomb on the civilian ship, and the civilian ship had the trigger for the prisoner boat, so it was tense as well. The music, really, your heart rate goes through the roof.
You're at the edge of your seat.
You are, yeah.
God, what's going to happen? Even though you've seen it a million times, you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Is Batman going to die? Is somebody going to do something? Please, Batman, don't die.
I know. And then you think he is at the end with the Joker in that scene on the skyscraper, but he manages to get the Joker trapped on like that chain thingy, didn't he? And
that was in The Dark Knight. That was when Batman had the Joker like this,
Ah, yeah.
and then Batman put him and let him hanging, and Joker's like, here we go.
Yes.
And the scene that he blew up the hospital, he was like, ooh, and he starts skipping. Heath Ledger, I don't really know him outside of any other movie, but within The Dark Knight, I believe was his best performance.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta be. Like, I don't really know, what other movies did he do? I don't really know, but The Dark Knight, he was, well, tremendous performance. It really was.
Please make a Dark Knight 4.
We'd love them to. Oh, really
Please make another Dark Knight. Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan, make another Dark Knight. Just one more, please. I don't know why they stopped making them. They made such good money.
Oh, they did. Saying like, I think the Dark Knight Rises made at least $100 million in the cinemas, so it was a huge hit. And if there was to be another Dark Knight, Jordan, what sort of script or what sort of script would you have for it, or plot, or would you have any ideas for what Batman would have to fight?
I would make Gotham so unsavable.
All right.
But Batman actually gets to save Gotham. He finds out what happens, and maybe Batman could die. And, there could be a part 2 or continuing if Batman died or not.
Yeah.
Leave it at a cliffhanger or something. Or actually, don't leave it at a cliffhanger. Then people would really want the movie to come quicker. But
that's true, yeah. But still,
make the movie like so good that people will be like, we need a part 2, part 3, and maybe a part 4.
Yes, exactly. I agree, mate.
But I don't think they will make another one, because Christian Bale and Christopher Nolan have said they wanted to make it a trilogy. So trilogy means 3. But you can always go back and rewatch these.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I watch The Dark Knight Rises and the Dark Knight every Christmas. It's like a tradition of mine,
You need to rewatch Batman Begins.
I must watch that again, yes. It's 2005, you said? Yeah,
2005, 2008, and 2012.
Yeah, within the space of 7 years, 3 brilliant movies were
It
made.
takes a long time to make a movie like this.
Oh, it does. Like, the movies are over 2 hours long, so, yeah. Takes a hell of a lot of time and money and practice as well from the actors, Yeah.
And it was also Heath Ledger's last movie that I ever played in.
That's true, sadly, yeah. Sadly passed away soon after the...
But these movies aren't would you say they're more for kids, or would you say kids should watch them? Because there's no bad language in it.
No, there's the odd bad words. It's just sort of more violence, like the scene in The Dark Knight when the Joker blows up that truck, and the scene where he kills the guy with the pencil. You remember that one? Yeah.
No, he didn't kill him. He just knocked him out.
Knocked him out. But you know what I mean. But
and also the scene that's kind of creepy is where Joker's like, you know how I got these scars?
Oh,
my
yes.
father was a drinker. I hated my father.
Yep.
Why so serious? Everybody used to say it.
Oh, they did. Yep.
Why so serial?
Then he gets the knife out and starts to, and then sadly the guy, was obviously.
I would say you should let your kids watch it, but if you're responsible and know that.
Okay, if your kids are responsible, yeah, they'll be fine.
But I was watching them when I was a kid, and then turned out. Yeah. Were you watching them?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I turned out quite normal. Some people would say.
Depends. Barely.
Yeah, barely.
Still working on it.
I am a work in progress, people. So yes.
Yeah, but The Dark Knight. It says here the best superhero series of all time, the complete Dark Knight trilogy. Incredible, over 7 hours of bonus content from all 3 films: Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. And it says, in Batman Begins, according to the director Christopher Nolan, explores the origins of the legendary Dark Knight in the wake of his parents' murder. So, I mean, yeah, I would say these movies are good. But also the Superman movies are good.
Yeah.
From the 80s.
Yes, the first ever Superman film was 1985, I think, and I watched that a few months ago, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I think the movies back in the 80s were
Even the first three
Good,
Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire were good,
It's alright, yeah.
but it's still not better than Batman.
No,
I mean,
Batman's number one.
Batman will always be the best.
He will be. I think it's just I think with Batman, it's just the voice, it's the look, it's the...
When you look at Batman, you're like, that's a superhero.
Yes.
He's intimidating. People
Very.
run when they see the Batman.
Yep, they're scared
I
of him.
guarantee you in Gotham, they're like, I'm not doing nothing because the Batman's going to show up. Boom! Shout, justice! And run off in his Batmobile.
Yes, and I think Batman as well, he's kind of like a trademark, obviously the Bat logo, and he changed it up into the,
The sky?
the dark sky in the evening times, and especially in the Dark Knight Rises when he put it onto that building on fire. Remember that bit? Well,
Yes.
yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Light it.
Yes.
And it goes...
Yeah.
And Bane's like, impossible.
Yes.
I thought I killed him.
No, he hadn't. No, he
No,
hadn't.
you can't get rid of Batman. But anyway, these movies are class. Go and pick them up. I know I'm going to rewatch them all the time. Whenever I get bored of watching movies, I'm just going to stick on The Dark Knight. Even if
Might
you've
as
seen
well.
it a million times, still a good movie.
Okay, you will never get tired of the Dark Knight Trilogy, and that's a fact. That is a fact, people.
Let's let them look at this. Can you see it?
Yep, 15 quid in Asda, by the way, folks, if in case you were wondering. So it's a pretty good bargain, I think,
The Dark Knight. Good movies. Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. So, that's been a review of the Batman movies.
Yes, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And myself and Jordan now, like we're a joint YouTube channel. We will continue to make more videos throughout the year, and also as well, Happy New Year to our viewers. So,
And if you
God
haven't
bless.
seen the video we made before Christmas, and that was the AC/DC album,
Yes,
which Jimmy is listening to today,
it was, folks. Yep, great album.
go
Fantastic.
and give that a look, and go and look at all the other videos that we've done. 2022 was the best year we've had. We did the Batman. We did we do a review on Thor?
I think we did that. We did our Christmas thing as well there as well.
We did the Elvis movie review.
Yes, did that as well.
We did the review on the Batman,
Yeah, we did
which
that.
is my personal favorite video.
Oh yeah,
We did the Tech Memories, which
that's right.
I don't think we're gonna bring back because we've kind of ran out of stories and we've kind of told everybody everything.
Yeah, we kind of have, yeah.
But tell us what movies you want us to review, and we will watch them.
Yeah, please do,
Obviously,
folks.
I'll give Jimmy a text like, hey, watch this movie.
Yeah.
Do it. I think the next movie that we're gonna go and see is the Whitney Houston movie.
Yeah, maybe give that a whirl, yeah.
Even though neither of us is big Whitney Houston fans.
Yeah, she's kind of before my time. She's big in the 80s and early 90s, obviously. But
So basically, our mums.
yeah, mums, dads, aunties and uncles would have liked her movie, so...
But
yeah.
we went to go and see the Elvis movie, and none of us were even born when Elvis was alive.
Yes, that's a good point, Jordan. Yep. Obviously, Elvis died 77. I was born in 97. You were 2000. So, you see, but Elvis, of course, absolute legend. One of the biggest names in music ever. And, yeah,
It was his birthday yesterday,
that's right.
so
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Yep.
So yeah, this is Jordan Henry.
And this is Stephen Lindsay, and we will see you again soon, folks. Thanks for watching, and God bless.
TCB.